Hey, creativelylisamarie back again with another YouTube Weekly Live. That's Creatively Lisa Marie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Hopefully YouTube will work this evening. I'm putting a coat of blue polish on because a bunch of it came off because I only put one coat on last time because I was in a hurry. So I figured I'd just touch them up because I didn't know at the time when I did my live at the beginning of my live last week. I didn't know I was gonna be doing a part 2 the following Monday, so I didn't know if my nails, if I was gonna keep the nail color the same or not. And I didn't want to touch them up over the weekend because I knew that they would need to be touched up again anyway. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait until right before I go live or when I go live. And I can give folks time to jump on here. I already got my notes done, and I ended up doing my notes from last week that I didn't get a chance to share, so I was going to share both. They both came out pretty, of course. Hey, Crystal. So luckily I was able to see your comment. Last time I was on here on Friday, for some reason, the YouTube app on my laptop was acting weird. Oh, shoot. Are you back at home, Crystal? I was gonna message you earlier, but I was like, hopefully she'll be on my live and I can just ask her in real time. And then if you hadn't been on here, I was gonna message you after to see what was going on. Hey Debbie, hey Danielle, hey Karen. Wow, people are actually coming on early. Usually I have to wait a while for folks to get on here. Not sure if y'all see what's going on here, but this is my B5 Sterling Ink project planner from last year, and this is this year's, which, as you can see, at least from the outside, they are the same exact planner, and they are actually the same layout. I think I was gonna double check some stuff in my 2025 one for some of the stuff I was gonna do tonight. I'm just doing a coat over my nails right now because this is how some of them ended up. And it looks pretty bad. I was going to try and just take all the polish off, but because of all the cuts on my fingers and my hands, it's just easier for me to just paint over with a coat for the live. It's not like I'm going anywhere or anything, so I don't have to worry about them looking good or being presentable for anything after I'm done with the live. So I don't have to do like a full on. Before, when I was doing my nails on here, I was doing like the full on, top coat, 2 coats of the color, or I was doing the base coat, 2 coats of the color, the top coat, and the drops to dry them quicker and all that. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't really have to do all that just for a live. Especially because I can't take the polish off like I normally would anyway, because of how dry and messed up my hands are. Like, I've got cuts here that are like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're so messed up in the healing. And like this one, it almost looks like I got stitches. Like, that's how bad this cut is from the healing. So I'm like, I don't even know how this happened. Like, I understand it's dry and cold and everything, but gosh darn. And it's not like I'm not hydrating. Like, I was like starting to think maybe I'm dehydrated, but I know that can't be it. I mean, like, I know I'm hydrated, so I still got to figure out where to move to. And I'm like, can I move somewhere that's not too expensive, that doesn't get any snow, and where the weather isn't like just crazy, like unbearable, like either like cold or humidity, like any extremes? And I mean, I grew up in California. California had great weather where I grew up in the Bay Area. It's just too darn expensive out there. So I'm like, okay, nice weather, not affordable. So where in the US is affordable and the weather isn't one extreme or another, like wherever I would be moving to? It would be fabulous to find a place like that. I thought about, I thought people have told me that Delaware is affordable. I don't know about their weather though. I've never really looked into it. Hey Trish, hey Stephanie. Wow, people are showing up tonight. Thanks for being here, y'all. Don't forget to like my video, please and thank you. And double check that you're subscribed. I do have notes, which I could give it another minute, but I am gonna let my nails dry, so I could go over my notes real quick while I'm waiting for my nails to dry. I was gonna do a little setup in here later once my nails are dry. I still need to add this, and I got my foil stickers up here so I can put my name as well. I have other setup stuff I'll do for this, but okay, so okay. These are my actual notes for this evening. And I didn't get a chance to share my notes on my live last Friday, so I was going to share notes from Friday and this evening. So these are the notes I created for my live on Friday, which is a combination of the Lunar Skies and Midnight Skies kits from Blissful Jade Designs. And these are just extras I had, including my freebie that had a mixture of stickers from these kits. I don't know if I should wait, but I'll just go ahead. So Friday, I had referenced that I was doing a live tonight and that there was no YouTube. So we had no YouTube loop video last Wednesday, and similar to 2025, for 2026, no YouTube loop videos the first Wednesday of every month. It's easier for me to have that first week off for a bunch of other stuff. The beginning of the month is like the busiest time for me overall. We did drop our Instagram picture tag team posts last Friday. I would have referenced that last Friday had I read my notes. So if you want to check that out, you could start with my Instagram picture tag team post, which is a picture of my craft space. You can't miss it. It's at the top of my profile on my Instagram page. And it's in reference to the fact that I need to destash as much as I can before I have to move this year, which also is in turn in relation to my YouTube channel membership, which is only $6.99 a month, where I do monthly destashes. The January monthly destash is going to be a miscellaneous destash, therefore it's going to be a conglomeration of a bunch of different items. And the destash has been going great. I offer flexible payment plans, so to speak. I include multiple freebies. I package with care. I even have YouTube videos that you can watch replays of me packaging destash packages. Some people have actually shown their own YouTube videos of my destash packages if you all want to check that out. So if you want to sign up, it's only $6.99 a month. And if you sign up right now, you'll sign up in time for my January destash, which is on my actual birthday, my 46th birthday, which is Wednesday, January 21st. And then on Friday's notes and the notes for this evening, I mentioned to let me know if anybody's interested in joining my 2026 book club that I started. You can join anytime, and you don't have to read a book every month. You don't have to, there's no rules. You can participate as much as you want. I notice when people join stuff or think about joining stuff, I guess they think it's very regimented and you have to do this and you have to do that. I think if people get to know me at all, I'm pretty laid back when it comes to stuff like that. I do have a way of doing certain things for certain things, but as far as like a book club, I don't have any rules. Like if you don't read a book, I'm not going to kick you out. Like I don't care. If you want to join to see what we're reading, I selected 3 books for each month from my own home library. I ultimately did it to try and hold myself accountable to read the books in my home library that I now unfortunately have to move, which I would never have started my home library had I known I was going to end up having to move it. But anyway, um, and then we have a 2026 card exchange. The January birthdays, there's 2 January birthdays, including mine. So if you want to get in on that, you might want to sign up ASAP so you can participate in the birthday card exchange that starts for January, which is right now. And then we're doing a Valentine's Day card gift exchange as well. And then I have the Q1 washi tape exchange available for sign up if anybody's interested. If you got washi you want to destash, or people have sent you washi and you want to get rid of it, this is a great way to unload it. I will be announcing 3 giveaway winners soon for the Simply Gilded Washi Swatch subsamples. This is an example. This is an example of one of the ones that I have to swatch these. I gotta cut these into cards, but I gotta swatch these for one of the giveaways. So that's gonna be coming up. I got my 2025 version of this planner downstairs. So I got to flip to my notes and pull up the names for each of those giveaways and then do the spinning wheel thing. So keep an eye out. I will tag the winners in my stories as usual. Similar to my YouTube channel membership I was referring to, I posted about my first winter adventure that I'm doing, which is also tied to my YouTube channel membership. So if you sign up for the YouTube channel membership, you'll have a chance to get my winter advent, which is going to be a D-stash advent. Depending on how many people sign up is how many days I'll end up doing, because I'm going to have to, what's the word? I'm going to have to, it's the C word, not the word Taylor. I'm going to have to, what's the C word? I've been saying it a lot in my head, and of course the one time I need to remember it. Anyway, I'm going to be tailoring each thing and package from items in my stash. So everybody's going to get different stuff, and I have to figure out how many people are participating and figure out how much I need for how many days I can do. So stay tuned for that. On I'll be doing another YouTube Live Wednesday as usual. That's going to be a weekly plan with me. I'm going to be using this kit from Blissful Jade Designs, Let It Snow, which goes with my nails. And this is the Crystal Ice, actually, the stickers from the notes here. So this will be what I'm using for my Live Wednesday, which is a kit I recently received from Blissful Jade Designs. And this is actually still available. I don't have my new freebie yet, although I did receive a package from Liz today, I believe, in the mail. Um, and if I did get that today, it should have my freebie in it, at least one version or one copy of my freebie. So hopefully I can share my new freebie with y'all on Wednesday. Um, but my code's LisaMarie15 for 15% off if you want to check out stuff that Liz has in her shop. And this is actually going to be me walking down to the mailbox later because, of course, it's been warm here, y'all. But because I have to walk down to the mailbox after midnight in the dark, of course, it's going to be freezing cold again. Sunday was so freaking cold. It's so cold when I walk down there, y'all. When I come back, my face actually hurts from how cold it is. Like my nose and my cheeks, and like I almost feel like I have like windburn or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost unbearable. But I have no other way to get my mail and drop off packages, and I'm so over this weather. Like I have not had to be out in the cold weather this much in a long time, and I hate it. Hate. Hate it. I mean, I don't want it to be 105 degrees, but I hate cold weather. I'm so over it. I can't even tell you. Um, Unfortunately, I won't look that great, but that's going to be me. And this is the path. This is the path to my mailbox. That's what I have to go down. I have to go through like a whole like forest to get there. Um, so there's that. I have to actually make, well, have to, but I'm going to be in the midst of these notes pages. I'm going to be doing like a spread where each month I list out the different kits I'm going to be using. So I need to pick out a weekly kit for the last week of the month because this will be, wait, today's a, oh yeah, this is this week. I'm an idiot. This is this week, and then this will be next week for my birthday. So this is Enchanted Celebration from Saucy Sticker Co. Of course, obviously I'm using it because of all the teal. And it has like the cakes and the balloons, and oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. So yeah, I gotta figure out which one I'm using for the last week of the month, and then I would list out the ones I used earlier in January as well. I want to start keeping track of certain things in these planners as I go. So that's that for that. I also need to, there's like multiple things I need to do. I used to, well, I started this late, but I started putting my loop list for each of the YouTube loop groups in here for my project planner, which just made a lot of sense. And I don't know why I didn't think to do that before. I was doing it in my Hobonichi cousin for some reason, just because I used to use that for that. I was going to show you too, by the way, the difference. And I don't have every page in here filled. I do have stickers on like stuff I decorated, but like some, like the notes pages in the back, I didn't decorate every page I used. I do have a couple notes pages left, and I will use those. And I, like I said, last Friday when I worked on the 2026 version, I will be using these in tandem together because I do have reference of these older listings I did of stuff I've done previously with other groups, and then I have some like other stuff in here that I've written down. Some of it I am going to transfer, and then, oh, that's one thing. Crystal, I don't know if you're there. This is what it was last year. or this is the one, this is what I did for the previous one. You said you didn't remember what I was talking about from 2025. This is what I did with the vellum for the celestial. Curate. I think that might be it, Karen. I don't know if my brain's working, but yeah, I think that might be the word. The notes are beautiful. Thank you. I don't know who's still here. I see there's not that many comments. I figure some people might just stop by to like the video. But yeah, this is what, so I had these stickers. This was one of my favorite kits they ever did, which came out in January or for January, and that's my birthday month. So this is what I created or put together for 2025 with the celestial. So I did the vellum, but I also had stickers that matched. And then this, I'm going to create a brain dump of everything I did in 2025, like a high level list. And I put some vellum here so to not overwhelm myself feeling like I have to use this as some huge ass vision board pages. That's what I decided to do. So I think I'm going to do that again for the 2026. And then I decided to change this into a 2025 wrap up for these different categories, because again, I think this is way too much for how big this is. So I'm going to find some vellum. So I'm going to do the vision board and this the same. I didn't get a chance to use that. I still have stuff to do in here that I haven't gotten a chance to finish yet. And last time I was trying to figure out, or I was saying that if you want to watch the replay from last Friday, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I created, or I put down this and I added this from, I mean, if you watch the replay, you'll see it, but I have monthly dashboards like this. And then I have a sheet like this that correlates with each month. So that's what this is. And there was an extra washi strip, so I put that down here. I have an idea that with some of my vellums, if I have a vellum from like Growing Modestly or Sterling Ink or some shop that I have vellum from, or maybe even cardstock paper, it doesn't have to be a vellum. Maybe I'll find some like pretty sticker paper, cardstock type paper to complement this. Or I might do something else over here. I'm not sure yet. But I was like, I didn't want to do dashboard after dashboard after dashboard. Like in my A5, I have notes pages from my lives and stuff, right? So there's stuff in between each monthly dashboard that I do. So like so far in here, that's my dashboard I did with Blissful Jade Designs. And then I have my first notes page, the second, the third, the fourth page, and then I want to do that spread where I list out the monthly kits I'm going to be using, and also I will include the monthly sub kit that I'm going to use from Simply Gilded. So anything I'm using for the memory planning, I'm going to make a spread and list that. And then at the end of January, obviously I would start a February dashboard, so on and so forth. So I wanted to do something similar in here where like I did this, but I started it too late. And I didn't do dashboards in this one, but this is where I started keeping the loop lists and also like the washi tape exchange, book club information, card exchange information. So I have like a bunch of different lists that I have in here for a lot of different social media stuff I do. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I could do. So I need to list the book club, but I also need to make a loop list for the first loop, which is dropping this Wednesday. So I think I was going to go ahead and just do that and then do the book club after that. I might actually end up putting the book club in the back. I do have the book club in the 2025 notebook already, so I don't have to figure that out right away. But what I wanted to do right now is I need to go through and figure out at the very least where each dashboard would go, assuming, and I could use extra note pages, so this might be pointless because if I need more notes pages, I could go behind the dashboard, so that's why I need to figure out where the dashboards are going to go. So, but then again, I also had the idea. So we have 4 loop groups each. I gotta talk this out to figure it out. So we have 4 loop groups each month for 2026. I got rid of the seasonal loop group for the florals. So it's the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday, the last Wednesday, and then last Sunday. That's the faith loop. So I need enough room to do loop lists for 4 different groups. I was thinking I could do 2 on a page and that would give me extra pages. However, when I create the loop lists, I write down everybody that's in the actual group and then I create the... So I need enough room to do that. And I could write really small. Like, but I don't write small. So I kind of wanted to see where, if I did them on individual pages, how many pages I would have left in between all that and this first dashboard I did here. Now, for the book club, I could actually include the book club books on this page, so I don't have to actually do the book club separately. So anything I'm doing for January, the monthly January Use Your Stash monthly mashup, that's where I'm going to write this. I'm going to write the themes for the Instagram tag team, for the Reel tag team, the picture tag team, all the themes for the YouTube loop groups, and I can still fit in the 3 different books, or I could just write the book that I'm reading for January. Okay, I'd rather put all 3 of the books down. So I need to figure out... I was going to try and count it to do it, but my head hurts, so I was like, I just need to visually figure this out. So this is what I'm trying to do. So this, if I did it on individual pages, this would be second Wednesday, third Wednesday. Second, third, fourth, faith. So this would be February dashboard. I can always change this around if I want to. I just want to see how much extra, because I do have extra pages still to use in my 2025 as needed. Because like I said, I'm using them in tandem, so. All right, so then we have second, third. These are such thin pages, y'all. Like, and if I mess up the pages and I get an extra page, then that might actually work to my advantage. Second, third, fourth, faith, February. Second, third, fourth, faith, March. Hi, Paula. I'll probably end up reading my notes again, y'all, if you missed it earlier, in case more folks jump on here. That's all right, Crystal. A lot's happened since then. By the way, I need to drink some coffee here. I have a feeling we're going to have another quiet night on here, so I'm just going to work away here. We're still in the hospital. If we're lucky, we might get to go home. Okay, good, Crystal. I just saw your comment. I'm glad she's doing better. Fingers crossed you get to go home tomorrow. Okay. I like how these look wintry with the silver foil. Okay, so second, third, fourth, not fourth, last Wednesday. Faith. March 2nd, 3rd, last, Faith. This is April. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and write down May. I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough pages. So if that's the case, then I'm going to have to write smaller and condense the list that I'm doing. I could actually still use my Hobonichi cousin or something else. And I could try and, I actually have, okay, so I use the notes pages to make the list, and then during the actual weekly section, in the actual weekly section, I'll write the actual finalized list. So the actual list of the actual people that actually participated for that loop, because I can't tell, like almost every time I make a loop list, someone drops out, doesn't participate, doesn't end up posting, whatever it is, whatever list I create is generally not the list that it ends up being. Like I'd say probably 90% of the time. So I can put the final list here after it's already been completed. But this is like the pre-planning, because I have to make a list ahead of time regardless. I can't do it after. Okay, so 2nd, 3rd, last, Faith. So this will be May. Instead of trying to go through and count and losing my place and all that, I was like, you know what? I just need to actually sit here and like visually and physically just go through and do it. Don't forget to like my video, folks, please and thank you. Make sure you're subscribed. Subscribed if you're new. If you're watching and not talking, it would be nice if you subscribe, but I'll take the watch hours. These are actually from, I think these are Villa Beautiful. I think they came in one of my Villa Beautiful back when they used to do the sub way back in the day. Okay. 2nd, 3rd, last, Faith. So this is the June. I might change it up sometimes and do the dashboard on this side and do the paper on this side. But regardless, like these 2 pages will be the June dashboard spread. And I actually, unfortunately, lost 2 pages at the beginning of my notes pages. I had to remove them. So, unfortunately, I'm 2 pages down. Oh, you know what? I skipped 2 pages. Okay, so I lost 2 pages, but then I just remembered I also skipped 2 pages here. So, depending on how the pages end up, I could put my book club stuff here. Like, I can write it all out for the whole thing. Because the pages are big enough, I can make it work. I was going to do it a different way in here, but unfortunately I had to change up what I was doing because of some new developments. Okay, June dashboard. So let me write down July dashboard. And even if I have to change this up, I can still use these sticky notes, so I don't have to throw these out because I can label dashboards in my A5 too. Hi, Diana. Are we following each other on Instagram? And Paula, I don't know if you're still there, Paula. Are we following each other on Instagram? I thought I'd seen you on here before. I don't recognize your all's YouTube handles though. So I just want to make sure we're following each other on Instagram. This is actually a 2026 Sterling Ink Common Planner. This is the B5 Horizontal Compact Full Year, and I'm in the notes pages in the back of it, figuring some stuff out. So this is my project planner. I have a bunch of content I've done in my 2025 project planner, which is the same thing as this, which is this. So if you want to check out the playlist tab on my channel, I have a playlist for Sterling Ink and like, I think, I don't remember if I have one for project planner or not. But anyway, I got a lot of content setting stuff up and doing stuff in here. And then last Friday, I did a live showing setup stuff that I was doing in here. This is part 2. Okay, so that's June. So this is second, third, last, faith. So this will be July. And if this does work out and I have labeled it the way I need it to be, I'm just going to leave these where they are. So then when I flip through, I'll be able to visually see where I'm at. So just getting an idea here. Just curious. This is how much we have left. Oh my gosh, we might just be cutting it. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay. Second, third, last, faith. I forgot to write this down ahead of time. And then I got to go back and check that I did it right. And next year, I might end up having to get the full year, just so I don't have to think about or worry about how many pages I have. Because I always find a way to add more stuff. Like, that's never a problem. So, oh, let me write this. You know what? Let me, I'm just going to go ahead and write all of them real quick. I'm almost done. We're down to quarter 4. Well, almost. I am obsessed with dashboards. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I love the calendars each month. I think that's one reason I love the dashboards so much. So in 2026, I want to focus on doing dashboards as much as possible in as many planners as I can. It's like I said, I didn't even do this last year in this one, which is why I had plenty of notes pages, or one of the reasons I had plenty. And then I didn't do all my loop lists. I started that like towards the end of the year, so otherwise I would have used all those note pages in that B5 from last year. Okay, so second, third, last, faith. So this is September. And then we got second, third, last, faith. And we have October. Let's see if we'll be able to do it. Second, third, last, faith. November. Oh my gosh. I think there's going to be enough room. Oh, yep. Hold on. Okay. Second, third, last, faith. December. Let's see where that puts us. Second, third, last faith. Oh my gosh, I had enough room. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to label this end of loop group lists and monthly dashboards. Because I need to have a list area, because I accidentally did that one week here. I made a brain dump of all the themes for the loop groups. So I need to go through and cross off or check off all the ones I did, which I started doing. And then I need to update this brain dump of all the themes for the loop list, or for the YouTube loop groups. So since this is the end of that, this would be a good place to put, so I'm actually going to put this over here. And then here, I can mark this as brain dump. Oh my gosh, has anybody seen the animated movie Igor? It's freaking hilarious. It's so good. It's like it's one of my top animated movies ever. It is so clever, the acting, the storyline, it's fabulous. But there's a character, he's supposed to be a brain, but they spelled it wrong, and so his name is Brian. I think I'm delirious, but when I was writing that, I was like, oh my gosh, that actually looks like Brian. I'm gonna have to watch that again. It's so good. It's got one of my favorite scenes where one of the characters, she does this dance like spinning thing, and she's like really big, and she's like, she sings the song tomorrow, and like if you watch it, what happens when she sings it, it's, I love that song. It's so good. Okay, brain dump for YouTube squirrel. So if you have not seen the movie Igor animated, and I think the main character is voiced by John Cusack, who I love also. It's fabulous. It's so good. Thank you, Diana. Thanks for coming. Dashboards are like the best. Like, I want to do all kinds of dashboards. Like, whenever I can get into a ring planner again, I want to like create my own dashboards and like hole punch them, and like use paper to make dashboard. Like, I want to do all different types of dashboards. Because I want to. I actually was thinking about using one of my B5 notebooks and just making dashboards, like just making beautiful dashboards. So I might do that at some point. Okay, so I got that figured out. That was one of the main things I wanted to do tonight to start off, was to figure out this dashboard, the loop groups, because after the live, I have to go grab my mail. I have to take the very wintry walk down to the mailbox, which looks like this. It's going to be like this. It's going to be very cold. I gotta walk down the mailbox. Oh, so mark your calendars, y'all. I'm going to be doing a haul. YouTube live actually on Martin Luther King Day, Monday the 19th. And I know some people are going to be, that's a holiday for some folks. But I have stuff that came today. There's people sending me stuff that I'll be sharing with you all. And when I share it, you'll see what I mean of what they're sending. So I think like 3 different packages came today. And then I think I'm supposed to have at least 3 more coming, if not more, possibly. So there's going to be at least 6 different packages that I'm going to have to share on the 19th. Today is the 12th. This will be weekly plan with me. I'm not sure what Friday will be yet, but I want to give myself plenty of time. I'm hoping I have everything by the 19th to share with y'all. I don't want to have to move it to the 26th because I usually do my weekly plan with me's on the Wednesday. Fridays don't seem to be a very good day to do stuff. That's kind of like I can pick something random to do, but Mondays seem to be the best day to like share hauls for some reason. So I'm hoping I have everything, or if not most everything. Whatever I can't share here that I haven't received, I'll just have to share that following Monday on the 26th. And then this Friday will be my monthly plan with me. So it'll be a Simply Gilded kit that I'll be using, kit and washi for that. I did want to do some fountain ink and stamping and stuff, but I do have I have another A5 sterling ink. I think I'm going to do a YouTube video of that. I'm just going to do a flip through of it once it's set up. Because I still have to set that one up as well. Which actually, that's the one I'm using for my vision board YouTube loop video that's dropping this Wednesday, which is going to be... I've never seen anybody do a vision board like I'm going to be doing this Wednesday, so I think it's going to be really cool, and I think other people are going to want to try it once they see what I'm doing. I think it's pretty original, and I'm like really excited to see how it turns out. Like, I'm excited to do something different as far as vision boards go. I really love that this is washi paper and it's so easy to lay down. Y'all see how I did that? And it wasn't even like complicated or hard or difficult. That's one of the reasons I love using these single scene stickers from Sterling Ink. Oh no, there's a hole. This came from the Daily Grind, and there's already a hole in this. That sucks. This whole thing wasn't cheap either. That's annoying. All right. I don't know if I want to use gold or rose gold. Let's see. I do have a gold sparkle. Oh, that gold looks really good. I've been using rose gold. I do have my teal as well. And I have silver. And I've got like a silver sparkle. Where's my rose gold? I think I'm going to use rose gold in the B5. Just have to find... Oh, here it is. Hey. My foil. Okay. So, yeah, they both would look good, but I'm really feeling the gold this time, which is nice because I've been doing the rose gold, like I said. This is what I did last year. Last year I used the... Well, last year in this one, in the B5, I used my name and my teal, Creatively Lisamarie. And then my other 2025 is downstairs. I think I used teal in that one too, actually. This one. Since it's like memory planning and doing different type of art hobby stuff, I felt like that was a good single scene sticker. What night, Trish? The night of my birthday? I love it. I'll be doing more setup stuff in that one. Okay, so that was the gold, and then I didn't have the foil last time when I... Oh, see? Okay, so this Oh, that actually, I didn't even realize that some of the vellum I used actually, oh, I gotta pick out some vellum. I'm not done with the setup. I gotta pick out some vellum for the front here. That was another thing I need to do for these, so I can do it similar to what I did last year. Okay. And writing, see, last year I did it, I don't know why I did it that way, but I want to write on this side, so I'm gonna flip it. Okay, so this is what I have this year for the vellum. And then because I have the book club, and this kind of reminds me of like where I live and stuff like that, and it just works out really good. So I'm gonna put a vellum here, and then I need another, well, I just need one piece of vellum. I'm gonna cut it in half and put one there and one there. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and use the rose gold, I think. On the 19th. January 19th. Oh, on Martin Luther King Day. They have a work party for you on a holiday? That sucks. You have to go to work again, essentially on a holiday. I could put my name in the actual vellum thing, but it's easier to read this way. And I could have picked one that didn't have them. I mean, it's not really messed up, but. So there's the rose gold, which I think looks so pretty with that. Yay. Okay, so we got that done. That was something I didn't get to last time. I could have done a YouTube video setting all this up and everything, but I mean, most people won't watch a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video, or if they do, it's like someone they really like, I guess, or that's really popular or something like that. So I have to break up a lot of the stuff I do. All right, so I need to find a vellum. Because I'm gonna open this up so I can make sure I do it the opposite. Those idea stuff. Okay. And I gotta set up those categories as well. Okay, yeah, see how, I don't know why I did it this way, but, oh, I think I had already written on this side, so I just put the vellum on this side, but this, for this year, I'm gonna put the vellum here and then be able to write on this side. So I just want to make sure I do that correctly. So now I gotta pull out all my vellums that we were going through last Friday and figure out which ones I want to use for these 2 pages. Yeah, I know I mean, I know places all have different work hours, but I know that's a holiday for a lot of folks, so. Anyway. All right, so I got to take a bunch of, I don't know how you guys do this every single time. I got to take a bunch of these envelopes and the folders and all the crap out to the burn pile. I had a nice big box I got to burn the other day, which was awesome. I had a couple other random things in here I was able to take down and throw in there as well, and slowly but surely. Okay, so I could use... This is going to be the hard part, is deciding which one I want to use. Because I want to use something that I want to look at, you know, all year, because I'll be flipping through this frequently. And I don't want to hoard stuff. Like, the more I can use stuff right now, I'd rather just do it now. Some vellums, okay, I have to keep flipping this because it's annoying. Some vellums, though, like, I guess that's, I mean, I could tip in stuff so I'm not, so I can reuse stuff. I feel like this one would be nice. I love the train. This reminds me of Indiana Jones when they show him flying through the map. I love that. Okay, so see, I actually want to cut. Oh, you know what? I could cut both of them. I don't know why I always think I have to use, because I want the one with the mountains and the water, and then the one with the train, as opposed to the pillow and the. Oh, this has the mountain. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Duh. So I could just use the one. Okay. So I have the train. Oh, see, I'm doing the book club in this one, so this one would be good because it has the book club theme in it. And then we got this pretty ones. It's got the, I have the big 2025 calendar card that has this. It's the rainy day corner or rainy day building or something like that. It's actually opposite each other here. Let's see. This is like that studio single scene sticker, which is artsy. Oh, and then we have the book club again with like hobbies and stuff. And I love the swans. And I have to keep in mind though that I'm going to be cutting it in half. So I'd be cutting through the swans. So I don't like that idea. So I wouldn't want to use this. This isn't like my first choice, but the color, if y'all could see this in person, the pigment of this color is really nice. Especially with the, like the blue. I kind of have been going with the blue, the mist cover. And we've got the pretty like Parisian with the travel. And then we got like the lemon and the Mediterranean type terrazzo. I have this one lace one, which I love. I could use something like this where it's like it wouldn't be a big deal, just cut it in half and use it. But like I said, I'm going to be looking at it frequently. I love this one. This is one of my favorite subscriptions that they did. It actually goes with these. I have these leftover stickers from that December sub from way back when, so I need to use these to decorate my December for 2025. I still got to update that, so I was going to use these up to use up my stash. This vellum matches that. All right, so I got to decide. I don't have to. I'm going to decide between... Is this upside down? There we go. I think this one's upside down too. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to use this one. I already have the bookshop for the first sticker there up front. So it's not like I have to keep reiterating that or anything. I'm going to decide between the train and this one. The train's leaving the station. I like this because it has the blue type of vibe. Like flipping. So I got the pomegranate here with the birds. And I used both sets of vellum for that. So then flipping from that to this, I feel like it all kind of, it doesn't have to go along, but like how pretty is that right there to have the train? I might cut the mountain out and do that mountain piece again anyway, and put that one right here. And then just save the other pieces. I think I might do that. Because that just... Oh! Okay. I think I made my choice. Yay. And I didn't label this packaging last time, so I'm going to go ahead and just... I do have more vellums to use, possibly as well, that I want to match up to the dashboard pages. Oh, so that lace one, actually, I had the other ones downstairs. I should have brought them up because that's part of what I wanted to do too. I just remember that. Oh, actually, you know what? I wonder. Oh, that says it's Italy. I'm obsessed with Italy. Okay, so I have to put this side. I gotta put this side in here too. That'd be cool to tip in, actually. I'm not good at tipping in though. That's not really my thing. Oh, I could just put it back here. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. January. Remember how I said I wanted to put a vellum, possibly? It doesn't match though. But I was thinking, one of the ones that I have downstairs might go. I don't think they do, but I had an idea. This one has some blue in it. Oh my gosh. I actually wish... Oh, that's so close. I wish I didn't have the purple. Like, I wish there was... I was thinking about maybe cutting it, but it's too... I could just cut this side. It only has like the one blue piece. But then I was also thinking maybe... This has pink in it. I knew it had the blue, but... It kind of goes. I just don't want to... Like, this is so pretty by itself. Like, I don't want to force myself to use something that doesn't go with it. I do have some vellums from Growing Modestly too, though. And I remember having some, like... I had a lot of seasonal stuff from her shop. And I remember having... I think I ended up using a lot of them in a classic Happy Planner, though, so they're already punched, but I think I have some that might be unpunched that I can grab. Okay, so these are going to be up front, so I am going to go ahead and use these. And I don't need this anymore because I already know how I'm going to do it. Okay, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and get these down, and I'm going to see if I can find the blue one to possibly go with the dashboard. Okay. So, go ahead and get these cut. I don't know why, but these are not lining up. It doesn't have to be perfect though. I like them all too. I'm not really looking at the comments because I noticed nobody's really talking, so like I said, I'm just gonna kind of work away here and mutter to myself. And I'll check the comments here and there to see if anybody wants to talk. It's weird. I notice people are really talkative on other people's lives. I think I go live too much and people are just like, oh, I'll just sit there. I'll just listen to her mutter to herself. If I had a job, I probably, once I get a job again, I might not go live as much. I might even end up leaving the community at some point and just do everything through my YouTube channel. Like, get off of Instagram and Facebook. Just do everything through YouTube. That's gonna go on the back. And then, looks like this one's a little thinner, which is weird. I did all of this. I did not do all of this at the beginning of the last year with the 2025. Oh, shit. Because I had no idea what I was doing with the 2025, or like, I was like doing everything as I went. So I'm glad that this year I can do a lot of this stuff now ahead of time so I can enjoy it for more of the year instead of figuring things out and doing a lot of it during the year, in the middle of the year, all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is gonna be crooked. This didn't fold right, so it's being finicky. So we'll just cut this. I'm going to use my paper trimmer at one point to do this instead, but I keep forgetting to pull it out. I'm almost done, so no point now. I thought about not doing the lives anymore and just doing YouTube videos. But, like only doing the lives when I do the monthly D-stashes. But I do them right now, basically, because I'm, trying to find a job. So this is like something to help keep me busy throughout the week. And then I give myself the weekend off like I am working a job. Okay, so, all right, so these are going to go in the back. And then, and the nice thing about me doing this one here actually is this will give structure to this page if I want to mark or do something with this. So that'll be good. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And actually I lined it up so it's covering up the little numbers on the other side there. Oh, that's so pretty. Yay. Okay. Oh, actually. I'm gonna see, instead of I use so much of this stuff when I put this stuff down. I think I'm gonna try and just do it down the edges instead of like going up and down the whole thing. Maybe just like one spot in the middle, Because it's not like anything should be tugging at this or whatever, where this would like fall out easily or anything like that. Even though it's going to be freezing going down to the mailbox, I am looking forward to seeing the mail that came, and I'm looking forward to the other stuff that's coming, and I'm looking forward to sharing what's coming with you all. Oh, that's funny. So this says goal year. I could put 2026 here, and then I can... Oh. Oh, that's why I put it over here, because this has the goal breakdown. But technically, I could just put that here. All right, how did I do that last? That's why I did it that way. So that way I didn't have to worry about messing with... Okay, I need to put these over here out of the way. Oh yeah, okay. So I could white it out and all that, but I'm just gonna put it down here. Which actually, this would have been good for the vision board page because it has Italy on there, and that's my dream someday is to go to Italy, but I don't think it'll ever happen. That's okay. I can always dream. Oop. So I'm gonna put this one. I might always find some kind of like washi or something to cover up the labels up there, but if not, like, it's not a big deal because, I mean, it's just for me ultimately. No one cares. I love being able to flip through and seeing such pretty stuff. Oh, so good. And I love being able to use the vellums. Okay, so I have these two extra ones back here. I can put one on one page, or I could just put them together. I could put this one back here, and I could put this one here. Or I could grab another vellum and put it here. So I'll put these together for now, just in case I decide to use another vellum to decorate here, which I might go ahead and do that. So I can use up more vellum, because I don't have anything else I need to put there. So why not? Why not? Oh, oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. Makes me so happy. Oh, yeah, actually, Stephanie is one of the folks that's sending me something to share with y'all. I didn't even know you were here, Stephanie, or still here. Did you send your package yet, Stephanie, by the way? I thought you said you had, but I couldn't remember, and I didn't know if your friend sent their thing as well. I have the USPS informed delivery, but I don't always know where everything is coming from, so I don't know who is what sometimes. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how gorgeous that is. And these are from 2 different pieces of vellum, but from the same set of vellum. That's like, dude. Oh my gosh. This planner is going to be so freaking gorgeous. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I am planning on doing plan with me's like I did previously. So that's something I need to do this month, is setting up the monthly for January and the weeklies. Oh, you know, so what I might do on Friday is part 3. So part 3 of Crystal, I don't know if you're still there, but Friday might be part 3 of me setting up the January monthly and weeklies. And I think I'm going to be using I think I'm going to be using this, which is what I was showing on Friday. I think I'm going to be using the Hazy Winter from Blissful J Designs. I don't know that this is enough for a whole monthly and the weeklies, but so I might start out with the weeklies and then use something else for the monthly. I mean, because this is obviously way too much for a monthly. I don't need all this for a monthly. But like, you know, there's only so many washi pieces and stuff like that. And I've never used something like this. I'm used to using like a big kit from Sterling Ink with like lots of stuff with it. I do have multiple other items, but I wanted to use winter. I do have oh, if I don't use this or in tandem with that, I might start with this, and then I have like for the monthly, I have a bunch of the Pretty Pinko stuff that Gwen sent me. So I could go through, and some of these that don't have like a lot of pages, or I have extra stuff. Like I have a big kit and journaling and deco and all that. Like this Frost, I have a bunch of different items. I could use some of the items from Frost in the January monthly. And same for like this Frosted Pines. Even the Wilderness. So yeah, I could just go into here and pick out something for the monthly. Or I could use like the Frost for all the weeklies and the monthly, because I have so much of all of it. Although this would be better to use for a weekly plan with me and then whatever extras I have. But I can figure out what I would use for a weekly plan with me and then pull out stuff to use for a monthly. But I've had this for a long time. And the transparent's going to look amazing on here, so I really do want to use this for January. So that's what I'm thinking. And I don't have to use it for every week. Like I could use it for whatever weeks. Like even if I just use it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I still have enough of that Frost stuff for the Pretty Pinko that I could use the Frost from Pretty Pinko for a monthly and a weekly in January. Like, not all of my weeks have to be the same exact thing. I was doing that because of the Sterling Ink, but I might forget that though, so I need to... This is what I need to do. I need to... I'm gonna have to... Today's the 12th, so weekly plan with me the 14th, so Friday the 16th. YouTube live Friday 16th. B5 monthly and weekly plan with me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Frost because it's so freaking cold here. I already had some frost. I had the kit. And then Gwen sent me some of this extra stuff so I can go through. So I've got lots. So yeah, basically I can use Liz's Hazy Winter for like, I might just use it for 2 weeks actually. I mean, this might be too much for 2 weeks, but I can use it for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm thinking 3 weeks. 1 week Pretty Pinko and then monthly Pretty Pinko. So this is going to be what I use for my YouTube live Friday the 16th. So I already have that pulled out ready to go. And then I was going to pull out another vellum to put in the back there. So I'm going to put this off to the side for Friday. And pick out a vellum for... This is... I'm like using up a lot of sticky notes. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to pick out a vellum to go right here. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, we sent it on the same day when I asked for your address. Oh, you did, Stephanie? Okay, cool. I don't know what the tracking numbers are. I can't remember. I don't remember if you sent me a tracking number or not, but I should know your address. I don't know where your friend is sending from, but the mail is really slow right now, by the way. Like everything is taking, like one package that was coming was supposed to come here Saturday. I didn't get it till today instead. And then I don't know, it's been really weird. Like the updates and stuff even are just really delayed. I might have a vellum downstairs I would use here possibly, but these are like my favorite vellums, so I'm just going to pick something from here. So I could use the... I was wanting to use this, and I don't want to hoard. And I can cut it down the middle easily. Ugh. I mean, flipping from that to this doesn't match, but it doesn't have to match. Although it has been, ooh, this one, I was talking about using this one, and this has the bookshop, and I'm doing the book stuff, and it has the blues, and flipping from this to this actually would, like, I mean, they're not exactly the same, obviously, but... Okay, so then, now this one would go well as well. That's got like the orange. Oh, that's really nice. This one actually would match really well. Look at this one with the, it's got the same like, she does that similar, see? Like I could do this one and then flip to this one, but I don't need it to be like matchy, you know what I mean? This one's really nice. Ugh. It's gonna be hard for me to decide. I really do like that bookshop one though. Let's see. Not really feeling this one. I think this is upside. Wait, what's the writing? Oh, yep. Okay, there we go. The writing goes like that. Okay. This one would be good too, actually. And that has kind of like what she did with the mountains with like the canvas. That one actually looks really good too. Oh, wow, that does really go good. That almost looks like it's the same. Not that it has to, but... darn it. That one would be pretty too, but I love the books and that. Okay, I already decided I'm not using the swans. And I do love this one too. Alright, so I'm down to the bookshop. I'm usually in my house anyway. Oh man, that's tough. They're both so pretty. Oh man. This one goes with the next couple pages. That's the main reason I choose this one. This one I want to use because of the pigment, because it's so good. And the bookshop door is like a teal color. My guys over here are just sleeping away and they are no help. It really is hard to choose. It's a tough problem to have, I'll tell you. We're both from Texas. The mail here sucks, so no telling. Okay. I was done with those, but decided to use another vellum. So last year I had pockets back here. I didn't use any vellum in the back, but instead of trying to move those pockets over to this planner or get new pockets, I realized I didn't really need the pockets. Or I don't need them this year necessarily. And the ones I have there for last year, I can just leave there and still use them for what I need to do in that one for 2025. And since I'm using them in tandem, I still have access to them easily if needed. That's one nice thing about having these compact planners, is having both of these downstairs next to each other, like up against like my fireplace, like where I have my stuff or some of my stuff. Like, it doesn't take up that much room. And I can access both of them easily. You hear my baby snoring? My happy little babies. Oh, you know what? I haven't done this yet. I'm going to offset them. I just realized that. Actually, they look better lined up. At some point, I'm going to offset. I was going to offset because I wasn't going to cover that up. So I was like, oh, I could... I mean, it is offset a little bit if I do that. I think I'm going to do that actually, like that. Okay. Looking at my laptop, this looks so good. Like, it's coming through on my laptop. And it's so pretty. Like, that pigment is no joke, y'all. And it is working to just use a lot less of the Tombow tape to put these down. I was using way too much before and I didn't even need to. Oh my gosh. Look how freaking gorgeous. Oh, I forgot. I have a couple of pages after these dashboards. 2, 4. Yeah, I've got. So I got the 2 pages in front, even though I had to remove a couple pages. And then 4 pages back here, and then a couple of pages in between the monthly dashboard. Well, there's 2 sets of monthly dashboards, but I have pages in between both sets of monthly dashboards. Okay, so this one I could do right here. Oh my gosh, this is freaking gorgeous. And I've already been so productive in here. And it's not even, it's just now 10 o'clock. This is awesome. And I thought I was going to finish it, and I pretty much am done with that, but there might still be one more little bit in there I can use. Oh my goodness. My vellums. My vellums. My vellums. Look at my vellums. All right. So let's look at what I've done so far. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and I do have stickers from this kit to use still. This is, oh, I gotta, hey, my light went out. I gotta replace one of my light bulbs up here. I love how I have a nail color that goes with all this stuff too. What am I trying to say? Oh, when I'm using this sticker kit, I might use some stickers up here to decorate like I did last year. Or like I did with the 2025. So we got our pomegranate set, our single scene sticker with the books in the window, my rose gold Creatively Lisa Marie. I could add my Lisa Marie sticker name as well. I might do that later, but I'm okay with just having my Instagram handle or my social media handle. And then we got this. Love the bird here with the dates. And then I'm going to use, I was going to use a fountain pen to write the brain dump thing. My fountain pens are downstairs that I'm using. And then I got my train and the rocks in the water, like the mountains. Oh, it's so good. And then I got it again. And then I got my January dashboard. And I've got all my other dashboards laid out, ready to go as far as where to put them. And then I have this January dashboard ready to go. And then I have each dashboard for each page ready to go there. And then I get to flip to this. Oh my gosh, I just look at my laptop. This looks so good, y'all. This, it pops. Like, I mean, they're all gorgeous, but this one's like super vivid and pigmented. Like, oh. So I do like the juxtaposition of the difference of like the color and the landscape and how this pops compared to the other ones. So I'm glad I changed it up a little bit. And then last but not least, and my dream is to go to Italy, and this actually says Italy. So it's a project planner. That would be a project if I ever was able. And oh, I was actually thinking about You know what? That just reminded me. Okay, I need to brainstorm the goal breakdown because last year, okay, I'm gonna put this vellum away. I'm gonna write this down before I forget. I want to create my personal curriculum. One of those things would be example, learning Italian. Not that I'll ever go, but okay, I'm gonna tape this down. I have a lot of this tape, so might as well take advantage. I don't need this to be pretty, it's just storing the vellums. Okay. So all right, so let's see. All right, so realistically, I didn't do anything with the Cricut and Silhouette, so I'm not even gonna bother with that, especially having to move and everything. That might go under the personal curriculum, like learning the Cricut and Silhouette, instead of having them as their like own separate category. Okay. The other categories I had here are, I didn't have them in alphabetical order last time, and I started with that, but okay, so D-Stash, that's still going to be a part of 2026. Organize, that's an ongoing thing as well. And then we got, that would be number 3, so it's 1, 2, if I'm going in alphabetical order. Right? Reading would be 4. And then I had social media. 6, YouTube channel. This is my project planner. Trying to think if that's the same ones I would want to use. I could replace organize because part of the destashing, I could write down moving because I got to move this year. Yeah, you know what? Instead of organize, I'm going to change that to moving because that's going to be a huge project. also finding a job, but I could put job search. I do like the other ones I have here. Social media and YouTube channel could be the same thing. Reading I don't really have to put in here because I'm not going all the way across, so it's going to be a wrap up. So I haven't figured out how I'm wrapping it up with the 3 different columns. I don't even have to break down goals. I could just write a bunch of stuff, but the personal curriculum, I mean, I do have a goal to set that up, so I guess yeah, that's a goal. Destashing. Social media, YouTube channel. I mean, those are goals. I feel like that can go hand in hand. The job search, though, I don't know how I would actually incorporate that in here anyway. Yes, I don't really need to put job stuff. I can just leave that. Okay. So, and I could always white out and change because this is going to be a wrap up. So this isn't stuff that I'm doing ahead of time. This is me wrapping up what I did. So it's going to be a 2026 wrap up. So, and D-Stash does go in hand with my YouTube channel somewhat, but I do a lot more stuff with my YouTube channel than just the monthly D-Stashes. So we'll do D-Stash, moving, personal, curriculum. I mean, it's a wrap up, but I could use this first box as a little brainstorm. So, like, kind of how I put notes about, like, for the personal curriculum example, learning Italian, cricket, silhouette. So, I could use this as I could white this out and put brainstorm. And I could put half year here, and then I could do the like full year, end of the year, EOY here. Moving personal curriculum. I got those. Yeah. Okay. So reading. Social media. And YouTube channel. I'm still trying to get to 1,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel by the end of this month. For my birthday month, I don't think it'll happen to save my life. I'm so close, but actually that is, I can show you. So I don't know if anybody cares about this or not, but okay, so these dashboards back here have these scripts, and we are doing a 2026 card exchange. I started it as a holiday card exchange. Now it includes birthday cards for 2026, and we're doing a Valentine's Day card exchange. So there's birthdays important to do, goals next month, and highlight. That works out perfect to go in this section of my Sterling ink. So there's a priorities up here already, but under each month I can put to do, important, birthdays, goals, highlight, and next month. So my goal for January, this is a project planner, so I just put reach 1,500 YouTube subscribers by the end of January. The 1st of January, I started with 1488. It changed 3 times in the same day. I got up to 1490. Then it dropped again twice the next day. The next day it went up and down again twice. This is just what I do have record of when I was checking it or whatever. So I have, this is my YouTube subscriber number. And then over here is the YouTube hours by 365 days, watch time hours. That's what they base your monetization on, is having over 4,000 watch hours. So you can see the fluctuation. Here we are on the 11th. I got up to $14.95 on the 10th, and then stuff happened, and now I'm dropped back down to $14.93. So for the life of me, I don't think by the 31st I will be able to reach over 1,500. But I was hoping to do it by the end of the year, and I was like this the whole time. I'd get some, lose some, get some, lose some, get some, lose some. Oh, that's awesome, Crystal. Hey, maybe that's what we could do for our YouTube date. Actually, I need to write that down. I'm going to put that under to do, Crystal. A YouTube Zoom date. I'm an idiot. Zoom date with Crystal. Last year in my 2025, I only used one pen in my B5 Sterling ink. Not all of my Sterling ink, just my B5 Sterling ink. I only, in the 2025 version of this, I only use Sterling ink stickers for the whole thing, the whole planner. And then I only use the Sharpie felt tip pen. I don't know why, but I was obsessed with doing that. This year, I'm using all different pens, different stickers, whatever I feel like using. So I should have put that under important. But Zoom date with Crystal. Me and Crystal were talking about doing a Zoom date. I'm actually going to put, even if we don't work on our personal curriculum, we can talk about it and stuff. I mean, among other things, obviously. Jamie, the personal curriculum thing got really, I don't usually follow trends, but I am all about anything that helps people learning, because some people need to get educated, if you know what I mean. So any kind of learning people want to do, I am all on board for that. And I love to learn. Love, love, love. I can never learn enough. I want to learn everything. So it's almost like you're creating your own courses to take, like school curriculum, like school courses, but you're creating what the actual courses are. So for example, my personal curriculum, like I was saying, could include me learning Italian because I want to go to Italy someday. And even if I don't get Italy, how cool would it be if I spoke Italian? Learning how to use my Cricut and Silhouette machines, actually like learning them, like breaking down what I need to do to actually learn them and be able to utilize them. A lot of other curriculum is people learning other languages, any kind of hobbies they're into, learning design, learning how to do stuff with their YouTube channel. That's another thing I'd like to learn, is how to do some different stuff with my YouTube channel, as far as like not the graphics. What am I trying to say? Like the I don't edit, but like learning how to use different things to amp it up some. I can't think of what that's called, but stuff like that. So it's basically whatever you want it to be. If there's anything you've ever wanted to teach yourself, sewing, I've always been curious about crocheting, learning how to crochet, like stuff like that. Don't forget to like my video, folks, please and thank you. Subscribe if you're new, double check that you're subscribed, all the things. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, you're okay. So part of my priorities for January through March, oh, important. Right now, just since we're already in here, I'm going to put 2026 book club. Right here, I'm going to put 2026 birthday card exchange. I already sent Tanisha's card, and my birthday is the other birthday for January, so obviously I'm not sending myself a card. But Tanisha, her birthday's coming up on the 15th. I'm just writing mine in so that if I'm showing people what the card exchange is about, how I'm writing the birthdays here, I'm just putting mine in as an example. Okay, so we got the book club. Oh, and then the Q1 washi tape exchange. As of right now, I am only on one rep team, so important. Blissful Jade Designs rep team. Oh, and this started, this is the 6-month term that started this month, so this is January through June. So I just have the one rep team right now. And this is different from how I did it before, so the one I was doing before was literally just like a dump. Like, it's a mess. Like, that's one of the first ones I did. Like, it's just a bunch. This isn't even everything I do. This was just some of it. So I actually need to go through that and double check that to see what else I can update in here as far as pre-planning for priorities and this. So that's what I mean about using this stuff in tandem. It really does help and make a difference to have this stuff in different views, because a lot of this stuff in here and in the back translates into the weeklies and monthlies, but to have it all in these different views just makes it so much easier depending on what I'm working on or trying to do. Okay, so I was thinking I could go ahead and do this one, but I think what I might do is whenever I do I already did January because that was part of my setup I did, but whenever I do I might do a live, actually I probably won't do a live, but actually when I set up my monthly dashboard, which I'll probably end up sharing. See, I don't know if I'm going to share this dashboard on social media because I don't know what I'm doing here yet. So I don't know if this will be something. And I set this up as part of the setup video or setup live previously. So I don't know if this is something y'all are going to see me do all the time. I might just do this offline. And then you'll just see the updates of it as I'm doing other stuff in here. I could work on setting all of these up right now, or setting up some more of these right now. I don't want to do it the exact same every single time, but I really like the way I did this. So I'm kind of like, if it's not broke, why fix it? You know what I mean? Like Like, I think it would be cute to do the bows with the numbers for February. I could use this one, but I'm thinking I could... Oh, but you know what? Hold on. So the February... So this is the February dashboard. If I knew for sure that I wasn't going to add any other pages in between the months, I would go ahead and do all the dashboards where I mark them here. But I don't want to do that and then regret it. But let me just look at this real quick. So I'm going to have possibly an extra washi piece to use with each of these. I don't have to use it, obviously, but... So I'm trying to think how cute would it be to have the bows there. But I actually think this would look better. I mean, I could do the bows on top, but I don't know, because if I cut it in half and put bows here and bows up there, it would look okay, I guess. But I don't know. For some reason in my brain, it just... That other one... Because see how the snowflakes, I kind of feel like that's a similar... It's just the way my brain's working. Okay, so I think I do like the idea of putting the bows with the numbers, like I said, which I think will help make it pop too. The heck? I don't know how the heck that happened. I've got transparent stickers just going rogue in here. Oh, this is, I should put this somewhere, actually. In here. I have all these pretty freebies. Oh, you know what? These freebies are, for the most part, seasonal. I could use... Okay, so that's what I did last year, was the sterling ink. Every month I would put something that I was using from the sterling ink up front here. Oh no, I didn't let it dry all the... Usually this dries all the way real quick. I don't know how that happened. That sucks. But last year right there, I was decorating the sterling ink kit. I had so much in it. It was perfect. I was able to do a monthly, all the weeklies, and include decoration here for each of the months. And that just worked out so freaking good. But I'm thinking, I was just thinking I could use the seasonal freebies here that I have. Oh, I'm gonna write stuff. Oh, shoot. I could put one here. I want to make sure I have enough room to write stuff. Okay, so maybe this might just be mostly a functional page then. Last year I didn't start out the year using this. See, I've learned my lesson. I have a lot of pretty transparent freebies that I can just randomly use to decorate stuff, which I love. This was a random transparent freebie from Liz's shop, from Blissful J Designs, and it's actually like, it's a vellum. And it's just so pretty, I want to put it somewhere. Just not sure where. Because I don't know what I'm doing with all these pages yet, so... Although, if this is the brain dump for the YouTube loops, I don't have to worry about what I have here, so I can just put this down here. All right, I'm gonna have to cut that. Shoot. No. Please come up. 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 Don't ruin the page. Don't ruin the page. Whew. All right, I'm gonna make my life just a tad easier. I'm just gonna cut that little piece off. I'm just gonna save myself the headache. How pretty is that? I just want to be able to use stuff up, you know what I mean? So like if I randomly come across something like that, just stop hesitating. Just use the darn thing. All right, I'm going to set this one up and then I'm going to get out of here because it's pretty quiet on here and I got other stuff I got to do. I want to go relax too, so. I'm thinking too, I might do like some kind of, every month do a dashboard in the weekly too. So when I set up the monthly and the weeklies, I want to set up some kind of dashboard page on whatever week the first of the month falls on. And I do have Sterling ink kits I will be using, so I will be doing stuff similar like this. But even if I'm not using Sterling ink, I still want to do something similar to that. All right. If I'm using the same concept for each of these for each month, I could go through and just set all these up real quick. I mean, it wouldn't be super fast, but I could just get it done. That would be one less thing to do, which would be nice. Oh, what am I doing? I need to do the corner first. I gotta set up the corner piece first. It's only 10:30. Wonder how many of these I could get done real quick. I just realized I was talking about doing the book club on one side. I was talking about putting vellum here, but I could actually print out pictures of the books of I could print out each of the 3 different books I selected for the book club and put them here. I mean, it won't look as pretty to go with this than writing it, but I just thought about that. Okay. This is so amazing because you can see through the calendar. This is so cool. Okay, now I can go ahead and put this. Thank you. I'm going to go through and It would be nice if I went through and just did all of these real quick. Like, to get that far ahead in what I'm doing would be, like, sensational. Oh, wait. Did I put the numbers in front or in the back? Yeah, they're next to it. Okay. And of course that got crooked somehow. Okay, now I think it's good. There's actually not that much in here to use. Thing is, I have to save each one to go with whatever's the other washi piece is the main thing left over. So I'll be saving this one page just with the extra washi piece to go with the monthly dashboard when I set it up. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I'm like so glad I didn't end up using this now. Like, I was annoyed with myself that I hadn't ended up using this previously, but I was like, I'm sure I'll be able to use it somehow. And I was able to, thankfully. The little accents make such a difference. Oh, I did want to get off of here too so I could go watch the rest of the replay of the Golden Globes from last night. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to watch and all that, but I was excited about that. Actually, the nice thing about the Harriet Wright transparent stickers is they come right up. They're very versatile. Okay. It's okay, bud. I'm almost done. There's these squigglies and exos and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use those. I might mix them with the stuff that's for the monthly dashboard. But since I'm saving this piece to go with the monthly dashboard anyway, I can leave whatever I don't use on here. And then I can always go back and add it on here later if I want to anyway. Like, I don't know if I want to... I thought I was going to use that bow, but I think I'm just going to leave it. So this can now go with this. So when I set up this dashboard, I have this washi piece and a couple extra elements to go with those elements. So that's what I was thinking. If I went through and set all those up, I would have all those ready to go each month for the front part of the dashboards that I'm doing. Because this is essentially all I need back here. And then like this one, I do the line again and save that to go with the... And then... Oh, I'm an idiot. Shoot, I forgot something. Of course I did. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh no, I don't know how this was going. It doesn't really matter. This one looks better like this though. Does that one look the same? I don't think they look the same. Okay. I like this one going this way better. Oh, this is upside down. I was about to do that wrong, so I'm glad I realized I had it upside down. Oh, and I'm going to go through my foil elements, and I'll probably go through and add foil stuff to these at some point as well to help use up my foil. Okay, I forgot to take the headers from this and put them up here. Because I will now have them for every month. And they will not go to waste. I don't need them in the monthly section. They work better in this section. I could try and use them in the monthly, but this works a lot better. Oh, and the birthdays don't have to just be for the card exchange. My dad's was January 4th. So next month, go right there. Maybe I'll just do February through March for right now, tonight. And then when I come back Friday and do the monthly and the weeklies, if I'm not too tired, maybe I'll knock out the next quarter. If I haven't done it ahead of time. I should have tagged the Harriet Wright person. I doubt they would come on here and even see this, and they probably wouldn't watch the replay either, but this would be cool if they saw. I think after Friday, when I set up the monthly and the weeklies for January, I'm going to do a YouTube video flip through of what I've set up so far. And like everything I've talked about in these lives, and kind of go through it. Not kind of, go through it in a YouTube video. I mean, I cannot believe how perfect these headers worked out for this section. Oh, and then I got March right here, so I can go ahead and do March real quick. Hey, Nikki. Getting a bunch of stuff done here in my B5 Sterling Ink project planner. So much good stuff. So many ideas. To do goes here. I love this so much. I don't even know if she still has, if she did a version of these for 2026, or if she has the ones from 2025 still, which this is a 2025 calendar, but that's what I'm going to be marking in the back of the planner is, oh my gosh, that's right. I was thinking I was going to put back there what I did for 2026, but it's going to change each year. So in the back, what I'm putting, this is a 2025 calendar set. So in the back, I'm going to be putting what I did for 2025. Oh, so the book club wouldn't even go with it. Oh my gosh, I was getting myself confused. I was thinking I was doing the prompts for the current. I totally forgot this calendar. These were for last year. So I'm going to be going through and filling in everything I did for 2025. Which means I don't have to wait each month. Once I get things set up, I can just go in and add the information because it's already happened. Okay. This is all current, but this is all going to be 2020. This is a 2025 calendar. I could technically use it as a reference for 2025 and still put 2026 stuff, but it is nice for me to have a reference of what was done in 2025, because in the back of this one, I have since I started in July 2023. And then I have to fill in the rest of these. I haven't filled them all in yet. I've got most of all the calendars here, but I got to fill in this stuff. And then I created, I don't know where it is. These were the new themes I came up with. Okay, I had to go through and document what I did. So I had to, this was 2023, this was all of 2024. And then I went through and started putting down everything for 2025. And then I had the first of 2026. And then this jumps to loop groups that I was making lists of. And then I have lists of a bunch of other stuff back here. And I do still have some blank pages in between that I can use. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of different information. So quick reference, I can have everything for 2025 here that I did for the Use Your Stash monthly mashup, because I started this in November 2024. So I have all of 2025 to fill this out. And then I can put everything I did for all of the Instagram tag teams, for the Instagram Reel tag team, the Instagram picture tag team for 2025, and then all of the YouTube loop groups for 2025. I'll have those all as a reference. So we got February 2025. I'm setting up March. And then the leftovers from these are going to go with the monthly dashboards that I am setting up front here for 2026. Plus everything else we did this evening. This has been so freaking productive. I really want to go through and set up all of these months and just get it out of the way, but I really need to drink some more coffee, and I still have to walk down to the mailbox in the freezing cold. I'm so not looking forward to it. And then I gotta watch the rest of the Golden Globes. I need to update my media planner. I gotta set up my daily Hemlock and Oak. I've got to set up some stuff in my other 2026 A5 Sterling Ink Common Planner, which I'm going to be using for my vision board YouTube loop group video that's dropping Wednesday that I need to film tomorrow. I have so much stuff to do. Look how fabulous. I really want to set all these up. They're just so freaking pretty. It's like working out so perfect. So don't sleep on your previously dated things. You'd be surprised that you can use previously dated stuff as a reference in your current planners and notebooks. Especially if you're cool enough to participate in a lot of the stuff I do, because I have a plethora of groups and content that I provide for people to reference going all the way back to July 2023. So, oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And this one's got some really pretty elements. I should have put that other flower down here, but I gotta put all the birds and stuff up in the sky. Or I can actually put the bird with the flowers down here. There's a couple of butterflies. I should put that somewhere else, but it looks really pretty right there. I'm like so proud of myself for getting ahead of the game and getting stuff set up and doing the things. These lives actually help make that happen too. I decided to, I was like, what am I going to do in my lives? Because like I do the weekly plan with me's on a regular basis and the monthly plan with me at the end of the month. But I'm not buying much, so I don't have like haul videos like I used to have. So I have other, and then I have YouTube loop videos where I'm already doing content there. So I was like, I need to make sure I have enough content for my lives. Okay, I really want to put the flower back where I had it, because I can always use these butterflies with the actual monthly dashboard. I don't know why, but this flower just looked really good up here. I should have just left it from the get-go. You put one of these butterflies down here with that bird, and then I can leave those elements to use with. Some of these are like so faint and dainty. Thank goodness for tweezers. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put this down in the middle of that, I think. No, I'm not. All right, I'm not liking that. Okay, so I'm gonna actually leave this one for the monthly dashboard and those other elements as well. Okay, so February and March are done. January, I already used everything, but now I can pull this out. I've got other transparent freebies in here that I can also use to decorate other parts of this, like I did last year with the sterling ink where I can. Okay, so And I've got some other kits in here from other shops to use for monthly and weekly setups that are seasonal. Hey, Liz. Liz, are you still here? Hey, folks, don't forget to like my video, please and thank you, and double check that you're subscribed, or subscribe if you're new. I'm really trying to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of this month for my birthday month. I was going to show you something, Liz, if you're still there. Nikki, these stickers that I'm using right here are from Harriet Wright Design. So I was just flipping through. You probably saw some of those dashboards. I got this dashboard set. I can't remember if I got it at the end of 2024. I think I got it in time for 2025, so I got it in 2024 sometime. But I got the dashboard, the deco dashboard, and the accompanying. You were able to get it in parts, but I essentially got all the dashboards that look like this for each month, and then it has an accompanying part of the dashboard with all this to use. I never got to use it for 2025, so like I said, I'm using it as a reference. If you watch the replay, I went through a lot of different stuff that I'm doing in here compared to what I did last year and all that. And I set up a bunch of different stuff, including vellums and writing down stuff, and like I've been doing a lot. I've been like super productive on here today. Oh, Liz, let me show you. So, let me show you my notes. Y'all, if you weren't here earlier, Liz, I did let folks know that your shop is the only shop I am currently repping for now. So, actually that pen goes with the other thing. But I wrote that as part of my priority for the quarterly stuff. But anyway, I didn't get a chance to share these notes from my live on Friday. But these are some notes I made with a combination of Lunar Skies and Midnight Skies from Blissful Jade Designs. I was talking about my YouTube channel membership for the $6.99 and my January D-stash coming up on my birthday. And I was talking about like the Instagram picture tag team that dropped last Friday. And to let me know if you want to join my 2026 book club, if you want to join my 2026 card exchange. If you want to join the card exchange, you need to join right away because we have 2 birthdays in January, including mine. Tanisha's is on the 15th and mine's on the 21st. And we're doing a Valentine's Day card exchange in there as well. And then let me know if you want to join the Q1 washi tape exchange. So I have those 3 groups going. And then that was from Friday. And then these are my notes for tonight. So I used the crystal ice. Look how pretty that pen goes with this. And it goes with my nails. And then I said this is how I'm going to look walking to the driveway to get my mail, walking to the main road. Because I got to go walk there after this live and it's freaking freezing out. I'm so sick of this cold weather. I'm tired of walking to the driveway to the mailbox in this freezing cold weather to get my mail late at night. Okay, so I'm going to be announcing the 3 giveaway winners for the Simply Gilded Washi Swatch sub-samples from those lives I did previously. So stay tuned for that. I'll be tagging the winners in my stories on Instagram as usual. I mentioned the groups again, the book club, the card exchange, the washi tape exchange. Oh, and I mentioned my first winter adventure, which is part of my YouTube channel membership. Depending on how many people sign up to participate in that is how many days I will be doing. It is a D-stash advent. So everybody's going to get different items. Liz from Blissful Jade Designs sent me something that I think came in the mail today that's going to be part of that winter adventure. I'm going to be breaking it down. I do plan on sharing any items that are coming to me in the mail on January 19th. Mark your calendars. I'll be doing a haul video on Monday, January 19th. I'm hoping to have everything in the mail by then, hopefully, to share everything at once. Oh, and then I was talking about my YouTube lives for Wednesday and Friday. And then we have a new loop video dropping this Wednesday. The theme is vision board. I was asking people to check out my new media journal spread post, which I just posted yesterday. If you want to give that some love, I would appreciate it. My Friday night YouTube live is going to be a part 3 of Sterling Ink, and Wednesday is going to be a weekly plan with me. And the reason that matters is hopefully you're still there, Liz. Okay, so Wednesday I'm going to be using the Let It Snow kit from Blissful J Designs for my weekly plan with me. So I have this beautiful Let It Snow. I should have my freebie to share with y'all, my new freebie to share with y'all on Wednesday. But my code is lisamarie15 for 15% off. So please do check out Blissful J Designs. Like I said, that's the only shop I am currently representing right now, and my term with Liz's shop is from January through June. So I have the beautiful Let It Snow. You can get any of these pages a la carte, or you can get the whole kit. There's different papers available, and there are deco kits, and then there's also like these types of kits where there's like a mixture of deco and journaling and whatnot. But you can see the different items on the Shopify website. Liz's new Shopify website. If you have any questions about the website or anything you're looking for from Blissful J Designs from Liz's shop, let me know. And like I said, you can use my code LisaMarie15 for 15% off, and then mention my name in the instruction section, comment section, to make sure you get my freebie. Look how gorgeous this is going to be. So this is going to be my weekly plan with me in my A5 Sterling ink. Oh my gosh, this is going to come out so good, y'all. It's going to be so pretty. Okay, so that's Wednesday. And then Friday, this is what you're going to want to see, Liz. Friday, I am setting up my B5 monthly and weeklies plan with me in here for January. So I'm going to use this Hazy Winter kit finally that I have from you, Liz. I've had this forever. So I'm finally going to use this. I'm going to use this to set up 3 of the weeks in January. And then one of the weeks in January, I'm going to use this Frost kit from Pretty Pink Co. that Gwen sent me. And I'm going to use this for the monthly as well, because I have enough here for a monthly and a weekly. But here, I have enough here to do 3 weeks worth of weeklies here in my Sterling ink with the Hazy Winter. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's going to be so gorgeous. Sometimes it's okay to get lost, and that deer scene is my favorite ever. And I love her. And then the wolf, oh my gosh, this is going to be so good with the transparent. So this is coming up. Let It Snow is coming up Wednesday. And then Hazy Winter is coming up this Friday. And then I'm doing Enchanted Celebration from Saucy Sticker Co. for my birthday. That'll be the A5 monthly plan with me next Wednesday. Or not Wednesday on my birthday. That's my live D-stash. So I would be doing this that following Monday. Not Monday, Friday. I'll be doing a weekly plan with me next Friday. So I'll be doing a haul video. I'll be doing a YouTube weekly live haul on the 19th. And then the 21st will be my birthday live monthly D-stash for members only. And then I'll do the weekly plan with me that Friday, the 23rd, using this. And then I was thinking about using your crystal ice kit for the last week of January. And I'm going to be making a spread in my... Oh, hold on. I'm going to be making a spread in here. I didn't do this last year, but I'm going to be... I'll do the dashboard, and then I'll have my notes pages. Or after the monthly dashboard from now on, I'm going to do a spread where I decorate and I list out each of the kits I plan to use that month and like what shop they're from, and list out what Simply Gilded kit I'm going to use for the monthly. I didn't do that last year, but I want to pre-plan and have that laid out here in a spread. So that'll be a nice thing to reference moving forward. I've been planning and talking about so many different things that I'm going to be doing and have done, and oh my gosh, my brain is fried. I've done so much in this video, in this live. I don't even know if it's a video or a live anymore, and I'm starting to lose my voice. Hey, Nikki, if you want to join anything, just message me on Instagram, and I'll get you added after I go to the mailbox and do some other stuff. Or I might add you first and then go do that stuff. Yeah, the note spread, I've been using a lot of Blissful J Designs. I didn't think that I would be able to do the notes after this, because this is all like cardstock stickers from Planners Anonymous, but I went ahead and did it anyway, and it worked out. I wrote with my pen, with my Pilot G2, which I love, and I had no problems at all. And I just used random extras I had, and it all came out really pretty, and all the layering. I have like the bows here, and then all the roses, and I have the feathers here. So this is like a bow checklist, feather checklist, and then I have all the extras down here that I added in just for the fun of it. And these are from my freebies and from the kits. And then the crystal ice is also from the kit that I have and the freebies I had. So I use like the different little elements added in, and I got my fox here. So I was like, this is the road that I'm walking on, and this is how I'm going to look walking to the mailbox. I'm not going to look this good, but that's kind of the idea. And then this is me on the live tonight, looking all angelic and working in my planners. And these are the animals that will see me walking to the mailbox, and they'll be like, why are you out in this cold? You're not a wild animal. And I'll be like, because I'm stupid. I'm a stupid human. So yes, I do suggest that you all check out the replay, because I did show quite a bit in here. After I set up the monthly and weeklies in here, which I'm doing this Friday, whenever I get a chance, I'm going to film a YouTube video flip through of what I have set up in here so far, and do like a walkthrough and talk through stuff like I had been doing on the live this evening. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But y'all are going to be seeing a lot of Blissful J Designs, because I have, so this is my Blissful J Designs storage, but then I also have Blissful J Designs in here and in here and behind me. The stuff I pulled out already. So these are all my scripts, which I finally updated this the other day, and I'm so glad I finally have that set up ready to go. These are all my custom scripts. Once I start working again, I'll order more of these, but I just can't afford it right now, unfortunately. This is my winter album I put together with a bunch of different shops, but I also have, this is my, like I said, winter, so I have Valentine's Day in here, and then I had more Blissful J designs in here, but I already took them out. But I have Night Inn and Snug Cabin in here still, and then I have some other stuff in here from other shops, and then, ouch, and then in here I took out that Hazy Winter, but I also have, this is all my transparent matte, not, this isn't every single transparent matte sticker that I have, but it is a conglomeration of them. I have this transparent matte Namaste kit to use from Liz's shop. And then I have a bunch of freebies, which I can use to decorate seasonally in the different months of my Sterling ink and whatever else. So, and I had the Hazy Winter set, but like I said, I'm about to use that finally, which I've been hoarding that, so I'm glad I'm finally going to use that. And then this big pouch houses some specialty items that I have from Liz's shop, some freebie specialty items that I received previously that are seasonal-ish that I am going to be using. And then I have single large stickers, and then I have kits that are the large kits to use still. And there's a winter one in there, so I need to use that. And then I also have all of my extras from my A5 kits I've been using in my A5 Sterling ink. And then I also have a note that Liz sent me recently. I have a bunch of freebies in here in order of season. I have extra scripts that I don't use as much anymore, but I have them if I need them. And then I have a whole bunch. I have every single functional bundle that she's created for every color. So that is everything I keep in here. I used to have all the transparent matte stuff in here, but then I created that other pouch. But I don't know if you noticed that all of these go together and they all match this, which I absolutely love. And then this is my main A5 sticker storage with a bunch of stuff I have from Liz's shop. This is not in order. It was in order, but I've been pulling stuff out and using a lot of stuff recently. And then I pulled the winter stuff out and yada yada. Anyway, so I got to put this back in order. At some point, I'll be doing sticker storage, but I still have all this stuff to use as well. So there is a lot of Blissful Jade designs on the horizon. So I'll be using Simply Gilded like I did last year. I'll be using Simply Gilded kits in my A5 monthly memory planning. I will be using a lot of Blissful Jade design kits in the weekly memory planning. And then I'm going to be using a lot of different shops in my B5 Sterling ink this year as well, including Blissful J Designs. I'll use Simply Gilded in here, Sterling ink, the Pretty Pink Co., just a bunch of different. I've got Dash of Sun. I've got The Giving Girl. I've got a bunch of different. Oh, I've got Faded Chronicle. Oh, and I've got Graceful Muse Papery, Letters to Apollo, Saucy Sticker Co., and this is all transparent matte stuff, folks. So those are just some of the kits from some of the shops that I have that'll be coming up to use. I got some Sadie stickers in here. I got some really, really nice stuff in here to use and, you know, seasonally be going through and using that. And then I'm going to be incorporating as much foil as I can into like dashboards and spreads and whatnot as well. So that's going to be exciting too. It's going to be a lot. So I'm using a lot of my stash. So anyway, that is the plan. I'm going to get out of here because I got stuff to do. So thanks, folks, for hanging out with me. I hope y'all enjoyed what I shared and all the good stuff. And then definitely check out the replay because I don't know when I will be able to do the YouTube video flip through. But I did part 1 last Friday evening. This is part 2. Part 3 will be this Friday. Um, but I really did share a good amount of stuff, like really good stuff in here about different things I'm doing that might actually help people on how to use their planners and notebooks and all that good stuff and using their stash. So, anyway, thanks again. It was good hanging out with y'all. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all are going to have a good rest of your week. I keep forgetting it's only Wednesday. Um, Wait, Monday. It's Monday. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what the day is. I will be back Wednesday evening doing a weekly plan with me using Let It Snow from Blissful Jade Designs. So I will see you all Wednesday evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.